Oh yeah. First of all, I feel like I'm at home because whatever your name itself, Satnam, Ajay, then Kanetkar was there. Like it's like overall. In fact, I saw some of the clips where you have shown the color festival also. I don't know what it's called there. Holi. Holi. Oh, yeah. That's good. Holi. Then I saw tire burning things also over there. The race car and all they were burning. Is that campus has all the facilities?
Yes, on campus we have.
Not the racetrack.
No, not the racetrack.
Not the racetrack. Not the racetrack.
On campus, I mean, we have over 300 societies, and the thing about the University of Warwick is you can create your own new society if you want to, and I think that's why culturally it is so positive. We had a professor, Dr. Neha Gupta, who was here a few days ago, and she was so proud because when she was at Warwick, she said, there's this massive list of language courses, Chinese, there is Mandarin, there's Italian, there's Spanish, there's German, but where's the Hindi? And she was all about bringing that community together. So she went out there and created the Hindi course, and that's just one small example of so much that goes out in Warwick, and that's a really, really important thing for anybody coming to study at Warwick at any age, that you can be fully integrated and you also have an opportunity to create what you want. There's more stuff, but I'm going to pass on to Sanam if you've got.
Because I often walk up and down campus, and I love walking down campus because I hear so much Hindi that I feel as if my Hindi's got better over the last year. I've been with the university for the last year. When it comes to Diwali, we celebrate Diwali together. You will see Rangoli patterns, you will see Dandiya, you will see everybody coming and dressing up, and you've got mums and dads sending over our Indian clothes through the post, and our students celebrating together. I'm really proud of that because it shows that even our next generation, whether they be British Asian or from India, are continuing with our heritage and our tradition, and it's embraced as well by the wider non-Asian community on campus. We had, for the first time last year, I don't know if there's anybody from a Sikh Punjabi background here, but we have langar, as you may know, at Gurdwaras, and we hosted a langar. When I say we, the students hosted a langar, the Sikh Society, on campus. We had 700 students come and staff to take part in langar together. And there were over 50 nationalities that came through as well. How beautiful is that? That's an English university, but celebrating diversity and inclusion at its core, and that is, for us, a strategic priority as well. It's a very embracing community, a very embracing university.
Well, Shreya also mentioned that Indian community is very active over there, so that shows like how Warwick takes thing. But only one thing, I am associated very many universities abroad as well as in India. You said that you are very strict when it comes for the admission. Why so? Like because nowadays study abroad has become so easy that anybody wants to. But then you have some restriction. I don't know what is that.
I wouldn't call it restrictions. I think the key thing for us is that we want to get the best and brightest minds. And I think it's really, really important to have a strong admissions process, because I think the quality of our teaching, the quality of our research, the quality of our alum that come out, and I mean, Shreya and Bath as a prime example of the work they're doing. I think the quality has to be there. Our medical school, our Warwick Business School, WMG, they're really, really top ranked. And so when you have that quality, we want to attract students with the same level of quality. So I think it's having that quality assurance. And I think without that, we wouldn't have people like Shreya and Parth and our other alumni here right now.
You're taking India to Warwick. So in future, is Warwick coming back to India?
Yes, I'm glad you've said that. The University of Warwick has had a strong relationship with India for the last 25, 30 years. We're big in Warwick with our partnership with the late Ratan Tata and Lord Professor Kumar Bhattacharya, but we've also had that relationship in India for the past 25 years, and for us it's really, really important because I think as both cultures mix together, there is so much research, and I think the examples that Satnam gave in terms of the projects, that is forever developing, and for us, there's a personal attachment as well. I mean, doing my MBA at Warwick, also speaking to alumni who've done their MBA at Warwick, I think it's really, really important to have those connections. But when you talk about industry as well, there's so much intelligence, creativity, research, strategy in India, and that relationship has gone on for so many years. I think it'd be very naive to suddenly slow that down. What we want to do is we want to accelerate that, because actually we are one world Warwick, we are part of one big global community. And when you come onto campus, you will see that. I mean, I don't want to convince you, the alumni have already said that, but to give you an example, when I was here last year, some of our prospective undergraduate students asked a question and said, it's really nice to see, you know, people at your level of being in an Indian background working in these jobs, and for them to be a positive influence. And I'm, you know, maybe British Indian, but to have that influence on a younger generation is really, really important too. So the connection and to grow that is forever.
You can be what you can see. It is as simple as that. And if you can have an influence on somebody's life, whether that be through education or social growth or personal growth, I mean, what a privilege that is as a university and as a community at the university to be able to enable young people and mature students to go beyond education and really make that difference in the world. It is an utter privilege, and we love seeing, I personally love seeing Indian students on campus, but we love seeing our global community come together and making that difference. We pretty much usually find an alumni in most countries that we go to, and if I'm sat at a train station, bus station, travelling in the UK, I'm one of those people that talks to everybody, and I can usually find a connection.
If I may ask about the internships and placements.
Yeah, so internships and placements are very